Hi everyone, Leah the trader here from Trading Mindset and Data. What a wonderful day to trade. I want to talk about a couple of trades because there's such a book perfect example of day trades that we took today. It was a very good day. Sometimes the market is just choppy, it's boring, and there is nothing really to trade. I want to talk about BMNR. I've been in this trade since 30 because it's a longer term swing trade for me. But today there was a beautiful chance to trade it for a day trade. A lot of times people want to get into positions because they want to chase, right? There is a huge gap. They don't have a patience to wait for a retest. Then they get trapped, lose money. So you see there was a huge gap from the close of Thursday on BMNR until the open today, and then it just flew. Sure, you can really hop on quickly at the beginning of the day, let's say breakout of the pre-market high, or you can wait and wait for a retest. Look at this beautiful triangle we have. It's truly book perfect. You can wait for that and see how the price compresses, and once we get about the 10 moving average, which is the blue line I have right here, you have a breakout of the triangle at 46. You put a stop loss quickly below the triangle formation and you ride. And look at this violent breakout. The volume is increasing right down here. And the target, you have the high of 51.52, which perfectly touched there. Why? Because I have already, you have to always trade from bigger time frame to the smaller. On a daily chart, I have this level as the level of lot of supply. I know that the stock will stay there. So I have this level there for my swing trade already. We got in here at 30, which was a perfect bottom. We really nailed this one up 70%. But you have the line there, you have the chart, and when you get about these levels here, as you can see, there is not much that really stands in your way, right? If you're getting in around those levels, which you also care about, but it's a day trade, and you see the breakout, that's your target. This is a really nice idea of a retest of a breakout, and then again taking another breakout. This would be 6.9 our trade. We can look, this is a tool you can use on TradingView where you quickly count your risk to reward, and boom, here 6.7 our trade. Another one I want to talk about is SBET. That's a different strategy. It's not a breakout, it's a reversal. SBET, again, in the morning, it had a little bit of gap up, it ran, staled. Some people probably got trapped and then just sharply sold off. You had the first bottom indicator here. The volume was going down, right? Which is good. When you see a sell-off, you want the volume to be decreasing, and then it indicates that there could come a reversal. You had a reversal, but it was tailing at the 10. It was having a hard time to make it about the 10. I wouldn't take this reversal personally because I'm below the 10 moving average. I don't like to trade that kind of style. You got about here on the 10, but it was very weak. You have all these upper wicks, and then of course you failed. Ideally, when I see this, I want to see double bottom, which we got, and the second bottom is a little bit lower because it will trap a lot of people short right below this level. It will trap people short, and also a lot of people get stopped out here. They were impatient and started going long on the first and on the first reversal. And then because they disregarded the 10 moving average. Here for me, it's a beautiful time to observe the price action. And again, I see the volume is low and it starts increasing here, right? And then I get about a 10 moving average, and I have a doji indecision candle right here. I will zoom it in for you a little bit so you can see. We have a doji here right on the 10, and then we start going higher. The volume is increasing, as you can see here. And that's for me a signal to go long. I would go long. It's also around this candle right here that I can count around that level. You could get in at a 22.50 or about 22.64 and have your stop below the low of a day. So that also target the previous high. That also is giving me about 7.5 hour trade. You can also get out earlier, but look, it's grinding beautifully about a 10. Why not staying in that trade, right? You can totally stay there and have your target and get out. It's a day trade. You don't want to overstay your welcome because you have a very tight stop loss. If you have $1,000 risk, you are buying a ton of shares. You don't want to stay in this amount of shares overnight. And then you see about the previous high, the high of the day, the volume scaling and the momentum also. Yeah, that's it. That's a reversal trade for a day trade and also breakout. So you can learn from this. These are pretty much the setups that you trade all the time. Learn them and repeat them. Have a great Friday, happy weekend, and I will see you guys soon.